The strength of a nation's currency is based on the strength of that nation's economy. And the American economy is by far the strongest in the world.
All right, yo, let's build on when Nixon took us off the gold standard, right? 1971, he comes out with this announcement to the American people saying, hey, I'm taking us off the gold standard. What does that mean? That means that the United States can now just print money indiscriminately. You know, you don't have to actually have the money that you're printing. You can just print up fake money, basically. But I'm not here to talk about the economic aspect of it. I'm here to talk about just that time period. The 70s was an important period in American history. 10 years later, well, about 5, 6, 7, 8 years later, after the Civil Rights Movement and all of those civil rights bills were passed. So time has gone by and the country has transitioned. Japan was really messed up after World War II. 2 atomic bombs. Hello, it took like 15 years to get back to halfway where they were. But by the 70s, they were good money. You can see that they were on this economic, you know, because the Japanese government, America basically was helping them become successful because we did the atomic bomb thing and we became friends with them, actually. And America told them, hey, you need to help. They told the Japanese government, hey, help certain companies get rich, and gave them gave them the game, gave them the hustle game on how to build, like how China does. The government intervenes and helps certain companies become successful, right? But anyway, the 70s were important because it was just a time period. I call that the birth of the nation, because that's when everything is happening now. It all results from the 70s. All right. Also, what's going on in the 70s? America, Europe, they still got their hands in Africa, still got their hands in India. All the old places that they used to control and enslave, they still kind of got their hands on them. The Arab world, the Middle East. What's happening in the 70s? Oil is being found. Middle East is all of a sudden super billionaires. A lot is going on. A lot of African countries just got their independence 5, 6 years ago. Diamonds, gold. All types of stuff is going on. Communism is going on. You've got certain African countries that are threatening the USA. Hey, if you don't help us out, do business with us, do this, do that, we're going to Russia, to the communists. America doesn't want that to happen, so either they're going to assassinate the president of that country, or they're going to, you know, be friends with them and stuff like that, give them military, weapons, aid. That's what the countries want. They want military equipment. That's what being friends is. Give me free billion for military equipment. What do those presidents do with that military equipment? They kill their own people. They ethnic cleansing, tribalism. And I'm not trying to make it like Africa is this savage place. What I'm trying to say is, you got people, it's not savage because they're animalistic. It's because a series of events led to this. There were a bunch of carefully crafted events throughout history that led up to Africa being a hot spot. First of all, a lot of those countries aren't real. They're artificial. They were created by Europeans. Nigeria was created by a woman. She had a dream one day and just woke up and said, we're going to call it Nigeria because the river Niger runs through it. Land of the Niger River. A white lady from England came up with that in a dream. And they're forcing tribes to live together. So it's not animalistic. It's just, this happened because a series of events by others, by outsiders. But the 70s were pivotal because communism was at its strength. And you just got to look at what was China and Russia were beefing with each other in the 70s. China and Russia beefing, about to go to war. I mean, the 70s, you got to go back to that time period, because if you really want to know why we're in the condition that we are now, go back to the 70s.